Welcome. The purpose of this video is to help you become more comfortable with our Blackboard course. So this is sort of a Blackboard course tour. On the left-hand side here, you will see this navigation panel that helps you sort of navigate our course. And you'll see different categories available to you. If you don't see those and you just see the fall part, then it's possible that this is collapsed. You see there's an arrow here next to fall 2021, and if you click on it, it would collapse the menu, and if you click on it again, it would open up the menu. So you just want to make sure that that's always open. Right here, this also could be hidden, the course menu. There's a little gray arrow on the right-hand side of the navigation panel, and if you click on that, that will hide that course menu as well, which is nice sometimes because it gives you more real estate space to see what you have on the screen, but then you just have to click on that gray arrow to show the course menu again. I typically leave it open. I think you have plenty of space. So the first section here that you're always brought to when you come into the course is the announcements. I post announcements. It's a way for me to get messages out to everybody in the course. I will post probably once or twice a week. I encourage you to actually read the messages. That is the way that I get information out to you. I don't just post things for the sake of posting them. I try to post things that have important information in them. On occasion, you might find I put a little extra credit in the announcements. So if you're actually reading them, you'll see, hey, send me a message. You'll get 2 extra points for reading the announcement. So just be aware of that. That will definitely happen once or twice throughout the course. Further encouragement basically to read the messages. Okay, so on to the syllabus section. And the syllabus is, oh look, the syllabus. So if you click on the syllabus, it will open up for you. I do have it open in another window versus that particular window. The syllabus, what's cool about the syllabus is you have the table of contents here, and you will notice that you can click any part of the table of contents to go directly to that page. So for example, if you're interested in, well, how are the grades going to be broken up here, I'm going to click on course evaluation, and you'll see here that it tells you that 40% is assignments, 10% multiple choice, 25% final, 15% discussion, 10% journal, equaling 100% of your grade, and then each category is explained. So I'm not going to read through the whole syllabus because that's what you're going to need to do, but I do it's here for you to always come back to and reference as needed. There is a syllabus quiz / scavenger hunt. It's not really a quiz, but just a way for you to know how quizzes work and for me to know that you understood the syllabus. So I do ask you some questions about the syllabus. So I think you'll find it useful to click on these different parts of the table of contents to go to those particular areas. But I do encourage you the first time just to read through the whole syllabus. Okay, back to click over here on course content. There's also a detailed course outline, which I'm going to go to the syllabus here. It is provided for you on the last page, and I have a whole video about the detailed course outline, so I'm not going to reiterate that, but it's provided for you here so that you can just have quick access to just the course outline. You'll see it opens up in its own page, so you don't have to scroll to the bottom of the syllabus. Watch that video. It's important. It explains how the dates and the release dates and the due dates work. I also have other videos posted here that you'll see in the Get Started folder in case you forget how to do things, how to post in the discussion board, how to send messages, how to complete a journal, how to enroll in My Lab. But these are here for you just in case you need to go back to reference them later on in the course when the Get Started folder might be closed. So on to the Get Started. That's really where you're going to be starting off after this video. This is where you went to get to this video is what I should say. So hopefully you already got here based upon reading my announcement. Maybe you watched my Meet Your Instructor video, and right here is where I'm going to post this course tour video. So this Get Started here, what you want to do is just walk through it, scroll right through it, go down and click on the videos, watch the videos. If you already know how to post in the discussion board, you already know how to do a reply, you don't have to watch the video. If you don't know about rubrics for discussion boards, you might want to watch the video for that purpose. I then provide a link here to the Introduce Yourself discussion board. You're going to click on it, do exactly what it says. This is the video I was referring to about the course outline. I talk about the directions for the syllabus quiz, and then here is the syllabus quiz that you need to take. So there will be a video posted here on how to take a syllabus quiz. So if, how to take a quiz even in the future. So you can watch that video. I'm not going to include that here. So here is, again, another video. I like videos because this is how I get my information out to you, just like it would be if you were in a course. You're going to have to send a Blackboard message to me because that is the way I like to communicate in the course. So you can watch the video on how to do that, and then here is the link to get to course messages. You will need to enroll in our MyLab course. There's a video for that. You will need to install Microsoft Office. So this gives you directions on how to install Microsoft Office. And then I have 2 videos here, cut, copy and paste, and screen capture methods. I do encourage you to watch this, read this, because you will need to do this throughout the course. Even if you know how to cut, copy, and paste, you might learn a few tips here. So I do recommend that you read that. You're going to need this information for the initial assignment, which is down here. So that's why the videos are up here. Then there's a video about how to submit assignments, which is what you're going to need, and how to basically do assignments. So you'll see this initial assignment here with the directions. This video will teach you what you need to do for this assignment. At the bottom of this, I'm trying this out. Honestly, I've never done this before. This is sort of a checklist of the tasks that should have been completed for this unit. It's really very much the same as looking at the rubric for the initial assignment, but it's listed here for you as a convenience, basically. And then after you finish any assignments, there's always going to be a journal entry. So this is how to do a journal, and then here is the actual journal. So every week is going to work very much the same. You're going to go to a particular unit folder. So actually on the official start date of our course, there will be another folder here called Unit 1. And in Unit 1 will actually be some book work. So you need to do the Get Started first before you can do Unit 1, because the purpose of the Get Started is to make sure that you have all the tools to do future assignments. So you would click on Unit 1 and you will see objectives, you will see videos, you will see links to course content in MyLab, and then you'll see links to different assignments, and at the very end you'll see a journal. And every week will work the same. Some weeks you'll have a discussion board post, so it varies week to week. But you'll see the unit open. Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3 will open up right here in this area here. Okay? MyLab link here, you're going to go here when you're first enrolling in your course, but you can always come back here as well. And if you click on MyLab IT course content, it will bring you to your course in MyLab. I provide you with links in the unit folder that will bring you directly to your assignments. And I will also provide you oftentimes provide you links in the unit to go to the course content because you're using the e-text and you don't have a regular book right now. So I will sort of replicate that link in the unit folder so you don't have to come in here. But I provide it here. You need this MyLab in order to enroll in MyLab. So I just wanted to let you know that here is another spot that you can come to just, if you click on it, it will bring you to your course content in MyLab. Okay. So discussion board, this is another way that you can get to the discussion board. There is a video about it, but basically the discussion board is used for, if you have a question about an assignment that's not of a personal nature, I encourage you to use the discussion board under assignment questions here to ask those questions. So that way other students can answer your questions, or I can answer your questions, but everybody benefits from the answers. So I just wanted to let you know that. And then course messages is how I prefer. There is a video about this, as I showed you. This is a private means of communication between us. Rather than using email, I prefer course messages because then everything is contained in the course. All right, Blackboard Collaborate is a way for us to have office hours, basically virtually. You've probably done it in some of your other classes. You can request a meeting, and I'm happy to hop on, and we can share our screens together, and it's all contained right here within the course. It works great. We don't need WebEx, we don't need Zoom, we don't need anything. We just have Blackboard Collaborate. I will also offer some open office hours if I feel it's needed, where students can just drop in and you could meet other students potentially. But if you would like to have a private meeting, you just send me a Blackboard message, request a meeting, and we'll come to find a time that works for both of us. And it's really a great way, if you have any questions, to get them answered directly. And because I can share my screen, I can actually show you, or you can share your screen and you can show me any issues you're having. Always want to keep an eye on My Grades. So when you go to My Grades, you will see your grade book. You see the different tasks, and once you've completed them, you will see these little explanation markers. That means you've submitted them. You're waiting to be graded. Once I grade them, you'll see a little comment bubble there, and you can click on the comment bubble, and I encourage you to do that to read your comments and learn from your mistakes. Okay. Over here, you'll see graded. We'll show you anything that's graded. I haven't graded anything for my student preview user, obviously. But you could go to graded and you would see anything that's been graded. You will also see it here under all. Upcoming are just upcoming assignments. I don't recommend that you use this. I recommend that you go to the Get Started folder, because there's more to do potentially than what's in the upcoming folder, and it's important that you watch the videos and just don't do the assignments. So that's why I say you should go to the Get Started folder, go to the unit folder, and just sort of sequentially go through it, watch the videos, do the work, and that's better than coming here to the upcoming, because you also have the detailed course outline, which is sort of letting you know what types of assignments are upcoming. Okay, on to submitted. If you want to verify that something was submitted, if you click on submitted, you will see all work that's been submitted. So if you're questioning, did Gina get whatever it was, you can click on submitted. And the nice thing is that you can actually click here on the initial assignment itself, let's say, and then see that the file was attached and submitted. So that's kind of a nice thing. And you can also see, you can always view the rubric here, and that's true, I believe, for all of these. If you're interested in the rubric for a particular assignment, you can just click View Rubric, and it will tell you what what the rubric is, which I think is helpful. So I think that's oh no, a little bit more. Okay, so down here, CCRI Help. If you click on CCRI Help, it will open up this page. Basically, what I think is nice about this is a lot of this you won't need. Learn Office 365. I'm going to teach you Office 365. But let's say you need to reset your password, you need help with your email, Get Help with Blackboard is available here for students. You'll notice in the Get Help with Blackboard that they do things like how to do course messages, how to do a discussion board, how to take quizzes. Most of those things I provide my own videos for. But if you have questions I haven't answered, feel free to go there. If you don't have a computer at home, this Academic Computer Labs over here on the right-hand side is helpful. So you could go to Academic Computer Labs, and it lists the different campuses and the locations and the hours that they have. So for the Academic Computer Labs, you can see your computer lab links, hours and locations. You can click over here and hours and locations, and it will tell you what for the different campuses, what the rooms are and what the hours are, the days and the hours. So I think that's helpful. Doesn't look like there's any weekend hours, but so you need to get the work done during the week. But they're open, 8 to 8. Those are pretty good hours for the Warwick campus. Okay, so I'm going to go back. And if you go back again, and back again, eventually it will bring you back to our course. And then Student Services is also here. So any types of services that you might need. If you had an IEP in school, I encourage you to find an advisor, and so click on the link here or go to Advising and Counseling. They can set up a sort of an academic adjustment plan for you. So I encourage that for you. And then Tutor Me. Here's the deal with this. They have a Connect with a Tutor. I recommend if you need help, reach out to me first. And if I feel you need a tutor, I will let you know that. But I feel it's my job to teach you. So I'm willing to take the time to help you learn the material. And basically I will work just as hard as you. I just won't work harder. So if you ask for help, I will be there to give you the help. Okay? So hopefully you won't need the tutor at all, but it might be useful in another class. All right, so that's pretty much how our course works. Again, you'll see this sort of grow as the course moves on, Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, etc. Although I will close units as they finish so that we won't have this long running list at the end. But I believe that's it. So hopefully you're going to continue here. You're going to go back to the Get Started folder and walk down and learn how to post in the discussion board and introduce yourself so that I can get to know you better. I look forward to helping you learn more about Microsoft Office and the digital environment, and I hope this video helped you become more comfortable with Blackboard. Feel free to reach out with any questions you may have.